The election was rigged. The transparency is being denied.
Votes are swapped to the benefit of the DA and the ANC.
Because this electoral commission is no longer independent.
We have consistently raised concern about the IEC glaring failures.
But we hate people who just sit there being deadwood, denialist, not transparency, and doesn't accept faults. And the panel said they doesn't offer any solutions.
We want to state from the outset that the economic freedom fighters supported the name of Mrs. Pitso and rejected the names of Mr. Mosotho Moepia and Judge Pillay. These two names were supported by the ANC and its GNU partner, the DA and the IFP. Although the EFF has never contested the outcome of any election, we have consistently raised concern about the IEC glaring failures, from the dysfunctional VMDs to its inability to register more voters and the consistent discrepancies in the capturing of result slips, where votes are swapped to the benefit of the DA and the ANC. In our post-election audit, we discovered more cases of EFF votes being wrongly captured by the IEC across the country. While the DA and the ANC were allocated more votes than they received, when we raise these discrepancies in the capturing process, they are dismissed with arrogance. If this is not attended to, it has the potential to plunge this country in serious post-election violence. We have never remained silent when the ANC deployed questionable individuals such as Mashinini Tlakula, Janet Love, and now Mosotho Moepia and Judge Pillay to the IEC. Our rejection of Mr. Moepia and Judge Pillay is based on the finding contained in the panel report chaired by the Chief Justice. On Mr. Moepia, the panel stated that the panel was concerned that he came across as defensive and would not admit any weaknesses when asked about the challenges within the institution. It further observed that Mr. Moepia briskly dismissed suggestions made by another candidate on improving the commission systems and appeared to lack the willingness to accept the inputs of others and the soft skills of empathy and sensitivity required in a leader. The panel concluded that it was concerned that Mr. Moepia could not put forward any ideas on how to address institutional weaknesses, including the well-documented voter apathy in the country. On Judge Pillay, the panel noted that it was rather concerned by her defensiveness and reluctant to admit the challenges within the IEC during her tenure. Her position relating to the diversity of South Africa and dealing with voter apathy was not entirely satisfactory. The panel was clear that these two candidates would not offer any meaningful solutions to address the growing problem of voter apathy and the high number of unregistered eligible voters. South Africans must question why the ANC and its GNU partners chose the least recommended individuals and ignored highly skilled individuals like Mr. Abrams. Parliament must not ignore or second guess the Chief Justice and her panel, as we did not interview
your time is now expired. Thank you.
We reject this report.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, before I get into my speech, let me emphasize the election was rigged. The election was rigged. The transparency is being denied. Umkhonto weSizwe Party rises as an official opposition to defend something far bigger than party interest, the integrity of our vote. An election is only legitimate if citizens trust the referee. In South Africa, the referee is the electoral commissions, not the independent, but the electoral commission, because this electoral commission is no longer independent. If the referee is compromised or even seen to be compromised, our democracy bleeds confidence and participation. Let's be clear about the stakes. The IEC record is not spotless. In electoral commissions versus Mhlophe in 2016, the Constitutional Court held that the commission failed to obtain and record voters' addresses required. A lapse so serious, the court had to craft a remedy to prevent mass disenfranchisement. That is not a footnote, it is a constitutional censor of the very institution we are told to trust. And when the panel was asking Mr. Muyepa about this, he was a denialist in the interview. It's on the transcript of the panel. Fast forward in 2021, the new VMD buckled during a key registration weekend. The IEC itself acknowledged mapping failures on the devices. Those same system failures carried into 2024 with research and election watch bodies warning about device errors and human factor risk when technology that underpins the role and special voting stumbles, public confidence takes a hit. During the 2024 national and provincial election, the results portal leaderboard went dark for roughly 2 hours in the middle of counting before the IEC restored it and insisted that glitches didn't affect results. Parties lodged hundreds and hundreds of objections. The IEC pressed ahead to declare elections on schedule. You cannot run a democracy on trust us. While the scoreboard blanks out and objections pile up, transparency must be earned in real time, not explained after hours. ANC has failed dismally on being transparent with the IEC. Honorable Speaker, MK's own experience underscores the problem. In 2024, the IEC pushed legal processes that directly shaped the participation of our leadership and candidates, first losing in the electoral court, then persisting all the way to the constitutional court. Whether one agrees with the ultimate constitution court outcome or not, the perception is lethal. Too many South Africans now believe the IEC moves in political synchrony with the ANC and pursues outcomes that favors the establishment. A referee cannot be prosecutor and a player, and certainly not proxy for any party. This is not personalities, it is about the patterns. There's a lot that the panel said against, especially one candidate. We support other candidates, we support Ms. Pitso, we even support Judge Pillay, but we hate people who just sit there being deadwood, denialist, not transparency, and doesn't accept faults. And the panel said they doesn't offer any solutions. As MK Party, we reject this report because these people are now denialists. They are hogging the
Thank you, Honourable Member.
Wow,
Your time is now expired. The EFF.